Alright, let's dive into a story that's equal parts heartbreaking and thought-provoking. So, here's the deal. Zoppa, a 14-year-old tiger with a name that means limping in Italian, was recently euthanized at the Wildheart Animal Sanctuary. Now, before you think this is just another sad animal story, let me tell you why this one really hits different. Zoppa wasn't just any tiger. She was rescued from a Spanish circus in 2018, along with 4 others. And here's where it gets interesting. Her story isn't just about her passing. It's about the broader conversation around animal rescue, captivity, and the choices we make for these creatures. Personally, I think what makes this story stand out is the way Zoppa's life was transformed in her final years. The sanctuary described her last 8 years as safe, loved, and cared for, which, if you take a step back and think about it, is a stark contrast to her circus days. It raises a deeper question. How do we measure a life well lived for animals like Zoppa? Is it about the length of their life, or the quality of it? In her case, it seems like the sanctuary gave her something she'd never known before: dignity. One thing that immediately stands out is the emotional impact Zoppa had on those who cared for her. Mark Fox, the animal manager, called her the loveliest tiger he'd ever known. Now, this guy has worked with 28 tigers, so that's saying something. What this really suggests is that even animals with disabilities, like Zoppa's old leg fracture, can leave an indelible mark on people. It's a reminder that resilience and gentleness aren't just human traits. What many people don't realize is how complex the decision to euthanize an animal like Zoppa can be. The sanctuary knew her disability would worsen with age, but that didn't make the choice any easier. From my perspective, this highlights the ethical tightrope sanctuaries walk, balancing the animal's quality of life with the hope that things might improve. It's not just about ending suffering, it's about honoring the life that's been lived. A detail I find fascinating is how Zoppa's personality shone through despite her challenges. She was one of the most vocal tigers at the sanctuary, greeting her carers with these soft chuffs. If you've ever heard a tiger make that sound, it's surprisingly tender. What makes this really interesting is how it humanizes her, or maybe animalizes us. It's a reminder that these creatures have personalities, quirks, and emotions, just like we do. Now, let's zoom out for a second. Zoppa's story isn't just about one tiger, it's about the thousands of animals still in captivity. Circuses, zoos, even private ownership, these are industries that often prioritize profit over welfare. In my opinion, Zoppa's rescue and eventual passing should spark a bigger conversation about how we treat animals. Are we doing enough to give them lives worth living? Finally, there's Natasha, Zoppa's lifelong companion, who's now adjusting to her loss. This raises another layer of complexity. Animals grieve too. The sanctuary's plan to monitor Natasha closely shows just how deeply they understand these bonds. It's a bittersweet reminder that love and loss aren't exclusive to humans. So, here's my closing thought. Zoppa's story is a testament to the power of second chances. She spent her final years in a way that every rescued animal deserves, free from exploitation, surrounded by care. But it also challenges us to ask, what more can we do? How can we ensure that fewer animals end up like Zoppa in the first place? It's a heavy question, but one worth pondering. Rest peacefully, Zoppa. Your story isn't just about you. It's about all the animals still waiting for their chance at a better life.